mud, water, gravel. Oh yes, we are off-roading. There's like articulation going on and everything. Gotta have a tough left leg. I tell you, the main issue we've got going on here is lack of low range. That would be nice. I could just leave it rolling. Let's just use gravity. That seems safe. He's got low range and hill descent and race suspension that's adjustable. And so I found that on a hill descent, leave it in neutral, and you just find the right place. Notice the little light on. That's telling us we've got a handbrake on. And all you do is just set the handbrake to the right position. Hill descent. I'm not even touching the wheel. Look, hands free. And it's just rolling down. Hill descent. Mechanically done. Done right. So Noah said problems, and I thought tree, gate locked.
Mad farmer with a shotgun.
But it's a puddle, and he's
puddle?
He's worried about it in his LandRover.
I'm not. I'm just being sensible.
I mean, I'm going to get so stuck that I'm going to have the tow rope ready. I reckon he's not going to have any issues. Low range.
I don't have any issues.
But he's going to walk it first in these, frankly, pathetic wellies.
Why are they pathetic?
Well, because when you get stuck in them in a minute and can't then back out, they'll be just pieces of rubber stuck in a puddle. I can't wait for it to fall in. Come on, fall in, fall in, fall in. Come on, fall in. It's like an old man walking down the street. Amazing. It's like an old man getting his pension.
I don't want it to go over the top of the wellies, do I?
All you need to do is now pretend you're holding on to a banister both sides. There you go. Roughly an old man now.
Okay.
He's going to go slow, which makes sense. 4-wheel drive, low range. Bet he's never done this before, has he? Gone this deep, to be fair. And he does go to work in this vehicle. Here we go. No issues. Alright people, we're going for the first obstacle, water splash. Sorry about the rope. The rope is ready, wellies are on. This is quite deep, this. So,
He's going to use speed.
Momentum going. Woohoo! Yes! Yes! Easy! Oh, that doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Whoa! Yeah! Did you just wee yourself? You're full lock left, by the way. You might want to straighten up a bit.
I'm trying to get up onto the bank.
Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go, through the trees. Not a problem, it's fine. Just, I'm getting the rut, I'm stuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. Major casualty of the adventure. You can just see up there, top arm has collapsed from corrosion. Bit of rutting. Pugmudder's fine now. Oh, poor guy.
You love it, don't you? You were hoping this would happen.
I just knew it would happen to mine, actually. I genuinely was just like, at some point, mine is going to die. So we have our first casualty, the LandRover. Top arm, slight corrosion.
Slight?
Slight corrosion. There's still metal there.
That's true.
There is still metal, but there is corrosion. We've done 2 straps to try and keep it going in and up and down, and basically stop the wheel falling off. And crucially, what's kind of good is the weight actually goes through the bottom arm into here, not through this. This is just a stabilising bar, but it will stop it rubbing, so we might be all right to get off.
Yeah.
But that probably could do the replacing before the MOT. I don't know if they count that as a fix. Cows everywhere. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I was trundling along just fine in my 2-wheel drive rubbish Peugeot for £150, and my mate broke down in his LandRover. Like, it couldn't even cope with some ruts, it just fell apart. I feel a bit bad for him, but not that bad for him. But we fixed it with ratchet straps. So that's fine. Straps, just holding that arm together. We are crawling along just so that hopefully those straps don't rip the arm any further, because there's nothing holding that arm together at the top. Cool, first adventure. This is fun. Trying to find some hard standing to have 1 breakfast and 2 somewhere where we can actually work on the LandRover today. It's Sunday today, and ECP in Swindon is open at 10 AM till 4 PM, so hopefully we can sort that out. My inboard spider is collecting the flies, which is nice. It was a very cold night. Hammock quite comfy, but way too lacking of insulation. It's cold. We are heading home. You'll notice there's a huge lack of video content in between having some fun, the LandRover braking, and going home. It's not the Monday evening, it is the Sunday evening. We're going home a day early. We're sort of limping the LandRover home. We managed in Swindon to find Euro car parts experiencing what a real off-roader's like. It's good for him to know, isn't it? He has a LandRover after all. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? And look, the suspension didn't break, and yeah, skills. Well done, Noah. Okay, everyone, so you've seen us have some fun off-road. We've then been to Peugeot Festival, Pugfest. We took this because a few people wanted to see it, and it was quite a hit of the show. I really didn't expect it. There were some gorgeous cars there, which obviously were much better than this in the kind of, well, every way, yeah. But this was hilariously good fun. So we put people in the back and went up the hill, but we need to do a few things before we go off-road again. But yeah, we've got to sort this mess out a little bit. The car itself actually has been fine. There was a knock on the front, and it turned out just to be the strut tower was a bit loose, so we just pinched that up. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, people enjoyed it. We had loads of fun up the hill. I'll show you a video of that now. But please go and have a look. They're up here somewhere. There's a link, usually as I put them, for the actual whole show, the 25-minute special, including loads of inboard and offboard and overboard. And right, what I learned from off-roading the weekend that we did go on, we did spend one night out, was I got cold. So somewhere here is the hammock that I stayed in, slept in. It was freezing. So I'm going to do two things. Well, I wasn't that comfortable either, really. One, I bought a new, much warmer sleeping bag, and that's really important. I'm going to take my winter overalls. They'll be warmer too. I'm going to wear a tie, because people who wear ties don't get cold. And I'm going to sort out a bed. It's going to have to be better. I don't need these back seats when I'm off-roading, so I'm just going to, like, flatten this part of the seats, flatten that seat, take it out if I have to, and just put a big piece of board there, blow up bed, and then I'll be nice and comfy. Right, that seems sorted. Nice and comfy, bit of headroom, even got a sun visor so, you know, the moon doesn't sparkle in your eyes too much. Let's fill this full of stuff again, and let's go off-roading. Round 2.